Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Truth Tellin Tuesdays with myself, Deirdre Ryan. I'm a certified parent coach and educator, and I work with clients in person, one on one, also online, over the phone, whatever is your preference. And I also host different talks and meetups, and also this newsletter and this video. So if you need any support with your parenting journey, please do get in touch. So, this week I was inspired by a quote I saw, and this is what it reads. It says, "Our children do not cause our triggers, they reveal them so we can heal them." Let's read that one more time. Our children do not cause our triggers, they reveal them so we can heal them. And this is a quote by Lelia Scott from Synergy Parenting. I don't know her and I don't know her work, but that just stood out to me because that resonates very deeply with me. It fits right in with how I have perceived my parenting journey, and it helps me to stay clear on what's mine and what's not Clara's. I'm going to say what's not my kids, right? So I just was thinking again about this. I know for me, so many things over the past 14 years have come up for me to heal and work through. And when I was, oh, sorry, this is very shaky. There we go. This week in particular, something happened and Clara needed to come to me. They were very distressed, and I just embraced them and held them, and they were like, thank you for being there. I was so afraid you would be angry, right? Whenever I hear Clara say that, I say, oof, I have work to do. I have more work to do, because I don't want my kid to ever feel that I'm not a safe place, right? Or that that my first impulse would be anger over something. Now, I know for myself, when I get into that anger state, it's always fear. It's always fear, and it's always judgment. And the judgment is of myself, not of Clara. The things that most set me off as a parent, say with Clara, is when things are messy, when I feel they're watching too much TV, or when I feel like they're not engaging in a way that I have deemed beneficial, right? And those are the three biggest things I judge myself on, right? I am a very messy person, right? I am not tidy. I have tried my whole life in many ways to be tidy. My parents tried many things, including throwing my clothes out the window or putting them in the basement to help me to be tidy. It's never worked. I'm not tidy. I know, right? So I'm judging myself. And then when I see it mirrored back, the same anger, again, that's the trigger that's coming up for me to heal, right? It's for me to love myself as I am, in my chaotic, creative, loving, nurturing mess, right? So that's one, right? Again, nothing to do with Clara. Two, watching too much TV. Since I was a kid, that was a very bad thing. We weren't allowed to. When my mom would come home, she would feel the back of the TV to see if it was hot, right? So it was very much a very negative thing, a big waste of time. You could be doing better things with your time and your brain, and it's just, we had a lot of restrictions around that. So again, and the thing is, I love to watch TV. I still love watching TV, right? So you can tell right away that I'm 100% judging myself every time I'm watching TV. Right? So, and that's what needs to be healed, right? It's just TV. It's not good or bad, right? It's the judgment I'm placing on myself. And then what happens, I see my kid doing it, it just brings up, we call it triggered, right? But it's bringing up my own shame in myself, and I'm reacting to that, right? Because that's what hurts. That's what's really getting me, is the stuff that's coming up in me, right? The other stuff is all neutral. It's all neutral, right? So that's those two. And the third one, not using your time wisely. I grew up with that saying a lot in my family. You always had to use your time wisely, which meant productively, often in service for other people. Or whatever it was, like, moving your body or helping others or reading or studying or taking courses or music or dance or whatever it was. And we did a lot of those things, right? So again, when I am not doing those things, I am judging myself. I am judging myself, not being good enough, right? Wasting my time, wasting my talents, right? We know the human body and the human brain needs rest, right? That idea of laziness was a big thing in our family. I just finished a great book called Laziness Does Not Exist by Dr. Devin Price. I highly recommend it. If you get caught up in the laziness lie and beat yourself up. So, again, the third thing that most triggers me with my own kid is my own shame around not valuing myself unless I'm doing something that's deemed appropriate or productive or for someone else, right? So, again, that quote that's saying, our children do not cause our triggers. So Clara is not the cause of me reacting to these situations at all. Clara has absolutely nothing to do with how I am feeling inside of myself, right? So not causing that, but definitely revealing them so they can be healed, right? So again, it's coming back from me saying, those are the three big things that set me off the most. And those are the three big things where I'm judging myself the most, where there is so much shame that comes up and so much pain that comes up that I don't, it's uncomfortable to sit with, right? So again, it's constantly getting clear, constantly getting clear. So I'm going to keep working very specifically on those three. I'm sure I've mentioned these in many videos, right? Because for me, a lot of that's the core. And really, if you sort of weave those three together, you're going to see just that core of, not being enough, not being enough. Do you know what I mean? So not being good enough. I can't keep a room clean enough, to be valued and appreciated, right? I can't use my time appropriately enough, right? Because I need to do more, because I'm not inherently enough. And none of that's true. I think I saw a list of mantras that were, what did they say? I think it was anti-capitalist mantras. And I will link them into the newsletter, and I'll try to do it here on the YouTube. But it was things like, I'm enough just as I am. I don't need to be productive. My value is not attached to my achievements. My value is not attached to the amount of money I earn. There's no such thing as a real job. All work is valued, right? So all these sort of sentiments that we have been fed, right, in our society, in our culture, that keeps a particular system running, which we want to dismantle as well, right? And these thoughts and cultures, whether it's in our family culture, in our broader culture, right, school cultures, we want to start really letting them fizzle out and coming back to love, right? I am enough. I love myself as I am, right? So that's the work for me to do. Again, nothing to do with Clara. Clara just gets affected when my own shame and pain are still active, right? And they're still hurting, right? So I just wanted to come on and share that again, and remembering always the most important tool of parenting is our relationship with our children. It is the most important. It is the only place we actually have any sway or influence, especially as they get older, right? So, and all relationships start with ourselves, right? That parent or not, right? That is the truth. It starts with ourselves. So how I'm speaking to myself when I'm watching TV or, just sitting around instead of reading 15 more books, on parenting or neurobiology or polyvagal theory, things I love, or autism, but also all of the aspects of me are necessary and valuable, right? Not just certain ones, not just the achievement-based ones, not just the ones that are in service to other people. So again, starting with that relationship with ourselves, really coming in and connecting, seeing where those times where we're getting upset or angry, and just pausing and bringing it back to us. It does not make us bad people. It makes us human. It makes us human, and it makes us people who have stories and have experienced pain and shame. This is part of being human. It's absolutely okay. So we're just going to turn it in and say, oh, look at there. That's, oh, little honey. So I talk to myself, little honey, I'm here with you. It's absolutely perfect. If you want to watch TV, you will watch some TV. That's okay. I love you. You are still worthy of love and belonging, no matter what, right? But saying that to ourselves, and then we're saying it obviously to our kids and all the people around us. And that truest love, will radiate out. It is effortless then. It is effortless. So I just wishing you all love in those moments where you feel triggered, where you feel dysregulated, where you're judging or shaming yourself, where you may be consumed by guilt, right? All those uncomfortable feelings. I just want to send you the most beautiful, softest, most lovingly knit blanket of love, right? That you can snuggle into in those times for yourself and really look after yourself. And if it's really hard, reach out to a friend, reach out to a coach, reach out to myself. There are, we don't have to do it all on our own either, right? So again, I'm going to read it one last time. I just think it's eloquently put. And I love has a little bit of a rhyme in it. It's kind of nice. Our children do not cause our triggers. They reveal them so we can heal them. This is our healing journey. And when we heal them, our children no longer carry them, right? As we do the work to heal ourselves, our children no longer carry that pain. Okay? So much love to you all, and wishing you a most glorious bank holiday weekend and beautiful Bealtaine, 1st of May, beginning of summer, beautiful fire festival here in Ireland. And just, let's be really courageous and start turning with love towards ourselves. And let's use that fire of Bealtaine to burn away all that stuff that does not serve us and it's holding us constricted. We want to expand. So much love to you all. Till next time. Bye.